average, about 170,000 chips. Johnny Chan is over that chip average right now at the featured table. And here comes some more chips.
Oh, man, we got some chips now.
And they belong to 22-year-old Keith Ferreira with almost 400,000.
Maybe he got them from Brian Shadlick.
The game is on, gentlemen.
And Johnny, with a pretty good stack himself, will have to be careful with Ferreira's bigger stack now at the table. Action on Sean Jing. Ace-queen offsuit. He announces raise.
7,000.
I don't like raising when the new guy next to you is still unstacking his mountain of chips from another table.
He raises to 7,000. Millette folds. Action on Keith Gibson. He folds. Johnny Chan now. Chan with queen 5 of clubs.
Chan inducted into the Poker Hall of Fame in 2002. I don't know what took them so long.
Chan folds. Now to the new guy, Ferreira, with the big stack. He's got ace-queen offsuit also.
Same cards, line. I mean, same exact cards.
How much do you have total?
About 80. About 80.
About 80.
About 80.
It's just impolite to sit down and the first thing you ask your neighbor is how much you got.
Ferreira, though, will just make the call. He will not push any harder on Jing right now. So ace-queens to the flop, and there you go. Guaranteed split pot if they both stay in it. The ace hits both players. A check from Ferreira. Jing bets 15,000. Both players, of course, with top pair and the queen kicker. Ferreira. Wow, that's how he got the big stack. A raise to 47-8.
A check raise, that's impolite and that's rude. For Ferreira trying to bully his neighbor. Let's see if Jing yields to the power of the big stack or fights back.
Yeah, maybe Jing worried about making the money or making a move. He folds.
No, Jing probably didn't want to risk his tournament there. We're getting so much closer to the money.
And Ferreira takes that pot. Welcome to the table.
Yeah, the big stack comes in and imposes his will immediately.
He ain't got so much chip he doesn't need to play anymore.
I understand. Must be nice. Must be nice.
So as we get closer to the money, we're seeing the big stacks push the small stacks around. At the outer tables, a bigger stack has just pushed Mike Matasso to the brink. Amateur Garth Paul has bet enough to put Matasso all in.
I call.
And Mike will call.
This could be it for the mouth.
33.
So Matasso's chips at risk.
And each one waiting for the other to turn over his cards.
Mike turns over pocket aces for the lead.
3 out.
His read is true. Paul can only knock out Matasso with a river 6 or 8.
Now the river card, that's a 9.
That's what I'm talking about.
Matasso doubles up through Garth Paul.
And Garth Paul gives a recharge to Mike Matasso.
That took 3 days for that pot.
The mouth now over the chip average in the room.
Yeah, 239,000 chips. Mike the Mouth now armed and looks to roar into the main event money. Tonight's Poker Fact is brought to you by FullTiltPoker.net. The probability of being dealt just one ace is about 15%. Not bad, but of course you have the same chance of being dealt a deuce. Welcome back to the Rio Poker Room. Fewer than 800 players left.
I got nothing.
Jeff Madsen has just called 2 all-ins. And he shows 6 high. He's up against Ace King and King Queen.
It's good. It's good.
Sorry, guys.
Madsen apologizing, but his hand is not in terrible shape against those big cards.
Now the flop. 10-4 deuce. Madsen with a gut shot straight draw. Turn card now is the tray. And he hits his straight and knocks out 2 players.
Big flush.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he came in late. He raised with Squadouche. And he knocks out 2 players at once. It's a good life.
Game, guys.
What do you say to your opponents at that point?
The blue shirts attacked me, and I called with 6 high.
That makes sense.
I raised.
At another table, Gus Hansen has announced his intentions against Sean Farley. Sean had bet 23,000 after the flop. Gus is all in for 84,000. And a call from Farley. Hansen at risk. Hansen shows a set of 5s to Farley's 2 9s.
Gus in great shape.
Turn card now is an ace, and that's going to do it. Farley drawing dead. Gus Hansen with a set of 5s has doubled up.
And Gus still looks like he could use a shave and a schwitz.
To another table now.
All right, I'm all in.
Phil Hellmuth has raised enough to put his opponent Raymond Yee all in. After the turn, there are 3 spades and 2 jacks on the board.
Oh, my my God.
Translation, either I'm about to lay down the best hand or take a bite out of a legend and get an earful.
Can't believe it.
He's going to fold.
Take it, Phil.
Shows 8-7 of spades for the flush, but laid it down.
Boy, he lays down the flush on the turn.
I play so bad. Turn the last card, baby. I wasn't going to push on the flop. You're drawing dead on the flop. My flop was king high flush. Or maybe I had ace king.
I don't think Phil had the flush. He wanted to see the river card.
Didn't matter what he had. He won the pot. He's over 250,000 chips right now. So that former champion doing well. Back to the featured table. Our other former champion in the field, Johnny Chan, has not been able to add very much to his bank today. Action folds over to Kermit Millett. He looks down at pocket eights.
He's got a pocket pair, but he's still looking for a Brazilian wife in all the wrong places.
The Atlanta dentist limps in. Now Johnny Chan. Ace-7 offsuit.
In the small blind.
1,200 more to call. And he limps in as well.
I'm surprised Johnny didn't pop it there. Oh, look, Lon, I'm now questioning Johnny Chan's play.
Henrik Tuesen in the big blind. 4 deuce of clubs, checks his option. So 3 players will go to the flop. Trey 7 deuce. Johnny Chan with a pair of 7s. Tuesen with a pair of deuces and a flush draw. Millett, a pair of 8s are still best. Chan first to act. That's 6,000.
Chan likes top pair, top kicker.
Everyone with a pair, but Tuesen with that flush draw has the best chance of winning this hand, and he calls.
Brazil's the best place to find a Brazilian wife, no?
It is indeed.
He's here.
Millett with the best hand just calls. 6 on the turn. Millett's pocket 8s are best still.
But I guess he doesn't want to go to Brazil, so he just came to the Rio. I don't think there are any Brazilian women left in the main event. Chan
checked it. Tuesen now needing to improve. He's got a straight draw and a flush draw. Bets 15,000. Millett with those 8s comes right along. Now Johnny Chan. And Chan will commit the chips too.
Everybody playing small ball here. Nobody willing to commit too much.
Millett in charge right now with his pocket 8s as we go to the river. River card pairs the board. Millett gets the check mark with those 8s. Chan first to act again. Pair of 7s. Sees a bunch of undercards out there. Bet 7,000.
I'm sorry. Did Johnny Chan just bet 7,000 into a pot of more than 70,000?
7,000.
I couldn't beat this chump in bowling?
Tuesen folds. Now Millett. Cost almost nothing to call. He does call.
Pair 7.
Pair of 8s is better.
Good hand.
Woo, Johnny. It hurt my feelings that time.
Well, it's Johnny's chip stack that was hurt today. He had a strong start, but Chan was down for the session, though his quest to make the money for the first time since 1992 is still alive. This main event field was finally all together, but for some, the union did not last long. And with the money close, several big names failed to cash in. Like father, like son, Brett and his dad were sent packing. The chip leader coming into the day couldn't hold on, making room for new faces atop the leaderboard.
One more time.
One man is happy he arrived, while another tries to do more than survive. Everyone is happy to still be playing on day 3, including 2 former champions. Chan and Helmuth both loom large while the race for the money heats up. For Norman Chan, I'm Lon McCarran. We'll be in the money next at the main event.